We got all 6 players going on there. You got Yil, Skibo, Easy Peasy, and Cropin, Rev, and Angel. But we are going to start off with the Ravioli Rangers in possession with Rev. It was a shooting opportunity. Nobody does come through in the midfield. Skibo with control. Pass over to Yellow, which is just going to send this one long off the backboard of the Ravioli Rangers. And Cropin kind of come out now looking for the infield pass. Nobody there. Skibo does win on the defense. And right now the possession is strong out of the Ravioli Rangers, but definitely the defense has been the overall matchup so far in the first few seconds of this game.
For sure, you see this, like, compared to our last series, a little bit more speed, a little bit more, it seems like aggressiveness, but these guys are very much under control. Yellow with a nice play, trying to get it over one. Rev clearing it out. But just back and forth. This is fun.
Back and forth action indeed. A little bit of bullying happening into the corner. It's a good challenge there by Yellow. Rev does turn this one away. Trying to look for the second touch. Cannot get the dunk on Skibo, and Skibo with the possession. Good control, trying to get this one away. And Yellow looking for the shooting opportunity. Too soft and gets blocked. So the shooting opportunity is coming through, but being denied very quickly and not a lot of speed behind it. But the demo does come through, opening space, double commit with the player that just respawned. So certainly, Ravioli, you've come out strong out of the gate, but how fast can you keep going when you have a team like the Great Danes that are right up on your heels?
Absolutely, the Great Danes are nipping at the heels of the Ravioli Rangers. They are making it rough for them to get anything going. And, you know, this is a team that has struggled, the Great Danes. You know, they have struggled, and the longer they are in this game one, the more they're going to feel like they can beat the Ravioli Rangers, and the better chance they have. So if you're the Rangers, you want to put them away early. You know, you want to make them feel like they just have no shot. But Great Danes holding up well so far.
Certainly are. But right now they're looking for their own chance. Croflin looking for his own opportunity. Angel going to lose out in the challenge. Croflin the only one back in the backfield, but Rev does come in for the assistance. He does make his own follow-up on his own initial touch. Can he make the touch? He indeed can. It's going to be a roller off the backboard. A little bit of bullying in the net. Easy peasy. Gonna whiff on the backboard of the corner. Ski boat control. Neutral 50 up in the air. That one goes absolutely nowhere. Easy peasy just gonna wrap around the ball. The demo does come through, so the space is there. A respawn player looking for the top shelf off the crossbar. Does get robbed right there.
Bar
That was
down.
a great goal, but no siree.
Bar down and out for the Great Danes. A wonderful chance. Not sure they're going to get too many more open ones like that, but maybe they can manufacture another opportunity or two. Maybe not.
Well, it's a great opportunity by Croflin to at least get the first one there for the Ravioli Rangers.
Hey, no doubt about it. Great heads-up play. He sees the opening, makes no mistake. Hard shot right into the net. Croflin putting his team up.
They certainly are. Under 2 minutes now to be played. Right now, the Great Danes to hold on strong, but now you have to get yourself back into the game. Either take the game or send us to overtime, which it will decide your fate, at least in the first one. Croflin over to the sidewall. YOLO just going to make that slight touch to go into the midfield. It's going to be a good centering pass. YOLO with the long clear. Blocked away by Angel into the corner. Croflin look for the net. It's going to be a low one. Going to be slightly off the post. And that one seemed to be robbed once again. But the possession and the shots are very accurate, but just a slight bit off the net.
Post and the goal is unfriendly to both teams right now. Both teams suffering one off the side and then off the crossbar. So something will bang in. We'll just have to see who converts.
It's a great 1v1 play by Easy Peasy.
Oh.
Angel going to miss up in the air. That leaves it back for Skibo.
Big swing of Angel there.
Yeah, that might be strike one here for tonight. You get 2 more, you're out. So you do not want to have that one. All right, now things are looking strong. They have the opportunities, Great Danes. Right now, you're just giving up a little bit too much of the ball. You're backing down when you do not need to. And right now, the passes are coming through. Can they connect? Not at the moment. Easy peasy, gonna get knocked away. Skibo, the last one back, gets an opportunity. Gonna go off the backboard, and Yellow gonna take this one out of his own end. A few seconds remaining here, and Ty hits a back and forth action, but with the 1-goal lead, might be all that the Ravioli Rangers need. They can maybe sink this one in. No, the save comes out from Skibo. Few seconds now left on the clock. Can they get this one tied up to send us to overtime? 3 seconds left on the clock. Croplin.
And a player in the middle.
Out. Can they get the save? Can they get the knockdown? It's going to be saved away. Still up in the air. The defense cannot get back, and Ravioli Rangers take game number 1.
They take it 1-0. Tense fashion at the end, but for a while there, it kind of felt like the Ravioli Rangers were playing with a 2 or 3 goal lead because their transition defense was just solid across the board. Great Danes, you can see they actually led, or at least tied in the shot count here in game 1, but unable to convert, unfriendly bounces off the goal. They're going to look to continue that pressure and hopefully cash something in. I mean, the only goal we saw was just a transition play where the Ravioli Rangers and Croflin was able to just catch Great Danes napping. Other than that, there was no what you would call like a traditional goal where the teams are setting it up and passing to each other.
Yeah, that is really interesting that that was really not following through. But I was also kind of looking at the saves. Only 2 saves each for the team. So it shows that the defense was there-ish, but mostly the shots were not on target, or at least not in the vicinity to register by the game. And then that kind of really leads to what can you do next to actually either get this more on target or just really turn this game around, as we do see a sub coming in. Turnsey gonna come in here for the Ravioli Rangers.
I'm a little surprised by that move. I know they're sitting good in the standings, but they seem to have a pretty solid setup in game 1. Maybe Turnsey will turn it up just a little bit more.
Oh no, not that one.
I got a few more. I'm just waiting for the right play.
Oh, okay. Right now we got Rev. That's a good little flick. Another high one. Looking for the shooting opportunity out the backward. Can they get the double tap? No. Turned away. Shooting opportunity knocked and blocked away by Yellow. Good thing he did change the name, so it actually made sense now. But easy peasy. Good pass into the middle. Looking for the top shelf. Blackboard and out. So a lot of opportunities here early, but not going to go into the back of the net.
I'm feeling a little bit like our first series there, Xander, where the underdog had lots of opportunities but weren't converting. Eventually they're going to pay for it, and they might pay for it right here as the Ravioli Rangers open up the scoring.
Certainly did pay for it. It wasn't that expensive, but when the bill came, they paid for it indeed. Top shelf, the cookie jar was in hand, and you did not pay the bill, but now you've added interest.
That's a heck of a metaphor there, Xander. Nice job.
I don't know. That one I just came up out of my mind. I don't know. Something just came up.
Hey, what we do know, it was a nice play from the Rangers to take advantage of an out-of-position Great Danes team.
And right now, maybe they can catch them out on the counterattack. Rev too strong in the midfield. That's easy peasy. Good little dealing pass into the front of the net. Easy peasy over to the backboard into the corner. Gonna go a 50 hard up the ceiling. Easy peasy and Yellow both have to retreat. Skibo gonna go in for the challenge. It's an opportunity. Look for the back of the net. Easy peasy will tie us up at 1.
It is easy peasy for him, and that was an excellent game plan right there in that play. Skizbo firing it off the corner. Easy peasy with... I know the goal was mostly open there, but he's able to get that touch straight down and past the defender. Nice job.
Nice job indeed. We've seen a lot of the opening opportunities from both these teams come out of the gate hot, but it doesn't really matter when Angel's on the field.
Absolutely. Early play, easy peasy just takes one too many touches towards his own net. Rev is able to get on the back end of it. Angel converting past the sprawling defender, and immediate response from the Rangers.
Well, you never say never when you can really keep the energy going, the flowing of this series in your veins, and that's exactly what the Ravioli Rangers have been doing. The Great Danes not too far behind. Maybe the double tap, it will
Oh,
go through for Rev, and now they are up by 2.
nice car control from Rev. He gets the 50, lands wheels down towards the net, able to sneak it right past Easy Peasy, who flies into the back of his own goal. Rangers taking control here as we approach the halfway point of game number 2.
Exactly, we only have about 250 remaining on the clock, so nearly halftime here. And being down by 2, it's not too hard to take control back, but really you need to have the opportunities flowing through. Like you talked about, it looks a little bit like the first series. Mostly like by game number 2, we saw the Velociraptors, they were really struggling. And then you saw the team in the lead, the Taipans, take the control. Right now, it's the same way with the Ravioli Rangers as they put in a 4th with Turnsey.
Yeah, Great Danes not able to get quite back on defense, but Angel, nice play off the edge. Rev first to the ball there. Turnsey will complete the team 3-person goal. And halfway through, I mean, the Great Danes have made a lot of chances for themselves. If they can hit on all of them here in the back half of this game, they can come back, but they got to get something going soon.
Certainly do. And maybe they can get one going right here. Rev with the catch. Gonna take this one down. 50 in the midfield. Gets a dunk on Skibo, and Skibo and Rev a little bit awkward on the ball. So Yellow gonna send this one down and long to Easy Peasy, which is not gonna receive this one. Rev on the opposite half of the field gets the pinch. Easy Peasy gonna meet him up in the air and wins it outright. Shot on does turn all the way right. And now Turnsey with his own opportunity. No boost. Gets the roller. Cannot get the pinch power. And Skibo is there. That's a good 50 dunk there over on Angel. That's a shoot opportunity.
No.
That was the opportunity right there. And with 90 seconds left on the clock, that might be all that you wrote.
Yeah, that was the chance right there to get back into it. You're not going to have too many opportunities more open than that. I mean, you know, there are a lot of cars flying in front of net, so it's not automatic there for Yellow, but he's going to want that one back.
I would want that one back.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they can extend this lead even more. Rev, I think he was looking for the short pass from the infield right up to his teammate. Angel gonna miss out on the midfield line. Rev, once again, still on the ball. He's attached to it like a dog on a bone. That's a great hard pass to Turnsey. That's going to be on net off the backboard. Could it be red? It will by Turnsey for his 2nd of this game.
Turnsey is turning it up, as someone in the chat said, and he's able to convert on another one, a misplay there, but nice car control from Turnsey. He was upside down, able to flip back into it, beat the defender, and the exclamation point here in game number 2.
That might be the axe in the head right now for the Great Danes. It was a strong effort early, but right now things are looking too dire with only 30 seconds remaining on the clock.
Yeah, after that equalizing goal from the Great Danes, I was thinking, maybe you were too, you know, oh man, Great Danes are going to come back and make this a real game. Unfortunately for them, the Rangers had other plans. They've rattled off 4 in a row, might even get a 5th here before time is expired, and just a big comprehensive effort from them.
They really tried their hearts out, but certainly they got 2 more games to play for.
Exactly. You got it. No, I was just gonna agree with you. You know, you just got to put this one behind you. Next game starts 0-0. See what you can do.
Yeah, you'll have a fresh 5 minutes on the clock. They are still keeping this one up, though, so they are holding that rule. But it is going to be whiffed out. And the double R's, the Ravioli Rangers, take game number 2. Absolutely dominating fashion. And maybe they're going to sub out Yellow?
Yeah, it looks like Yellow is being subbed out. Angel might also be subbing out for this one as well. So it looks like probably going to see Domino coming in for the Great Danes and probably see Croftland coming back in for the Rangers, just switching it up a little. I think the Rangers might just be trying to cycle guys in, make sure everyone can get some games in, especially as we get towards the end of the regular season, making sure everyone is fresh for the playoffs.
It was actually interesting to see. I wanted to see exactly what Domino would put up looking at his stat sheet. He was actually one of the top her players. He played 47 games, 63 saves, the 28 goals, and 18 assists. Not the greatest shooting percentage, though, about 23%. But certainly, when you're shooting that much and you're having to make the saves on defense, so you know that you're making the proper rotations and everything will work out in the end perfectly.
Yeah, we'll see. It looks like, oh, okay, so Croftland had a crash computer. That's what they're holding up for. So we'll get treated to Yellow joining and unjoining the game for the next few minutes. Turns he's getting involved too. It's a one-on-one as they leave and enter the game simultaneously as we wait for Croftland to get back into Rocket League.
Oh, I love Lightning Tag. It's the best game to play in Rocket League. Did you not know?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Oh,
looks like he fixed it. We're just waiting on one more player. We did get it in. 5 minutes on the clock. Game number 3 on the way. That one's gonna go 50. High up in the air for Turnsey. Croftland just gonna leave this one out. It's a shot on. Does get turned away by Yellow off the backboard. Looking for the double. He does get it down to his teammate. Does get the dunk though for the save. And that was a great opening opportunity.
That one was not easy peasy for easy peasy, and he makes the nice save. Skizbo too, the subbing in and making an immediate impact.
Not easy saves indeed, but right now it was awkward by Krev. It's gonna be passed directly to him, so that one was awkward as well. A lot of awkward touches coming through.
Ooh.
Oh, that would have been good. That one was.
I think that was getting
towards
saved anyway. I think that was going to get saved. I think he had to make a touch, but it still would have wished for a better one, I imagine.
Yeah, he had to make the touch at least to make sure that the defense did not gain the control. But right now, things seem to be not in the greatest position, but they do get the long clear out, get some space, pick up some boost. Because right now, they're hurting a little bit on their defensive end.
Absolutely. They are starved right now, but Easy Peasy's got some boost and the ball and the wall, but he gets played off of it. Yellow's going to take it up into the air. It's a good opportunity. Oh, buddy. I love that play. That is just nice right there. Yellow, he's just going to fall right with the ball, make no more touch. Croftland, no fault of his own. That's just an excellent play from Yellow.
Yellow, he did get the flip reset, chose not to use it though. He chose to just keep the control. Trying to use the fake of the flip reset, and it worked out to give them the opening goal in game number 3. So it's a good start to start out with. So right now, if you can continue to do this, you will turn out to be a victor in this game 3.
Absolutely. In my expert analysis, the team that scores more goals here in game 3 will be the winner of game 3. So it's important to think about.
The more you score, the better chance you have to win.
Well, see, it's not just the more you score; you also have to score more than the other team, and that's important here. And Great Danes have tried, but they haven't been able to do that yet this series.
No, that's a very dangerous chance. Does get away with it out to Skibo, which gives it up over to Turnsey. The backfield off the sidewall. It's just pinging it off the sidewall right now. That seems to be their best friend, but it's not working out for them. Easy peasy, trying to get a little bit of a redirect. It's a shooting opportunity by Rev. Excuse me.
Oh,
nice. Locked away, and
nice.
Yellow does get credited with that save.
Nice desperation save from Easy Peasy. Coast to coast, the save and the goal from Easy Peasy. He runs back, gets the save. The ball control here, he just taunts Croftland and just places it right over his head into the net.
Yeah, you can't. They've turned the clock around certainly right now. You've gone up 2-0 quickly, just past halftime to be exact. Maybe 3 does get knocked away, but certainly it's a great place to be sitting at when you've been down in the previous 2 games. First one wasn't exactly what you were expecting. Only 1 goal made the difference. And right now, you have 2, so that's an even greater difference. Maybe 3, nearly an own goal. But they do get it off their own backboard and back in their possession.
Yeah, extremely unexpected. The Great Danes got absolutely waxed in game 2. I mean, there's no two ways about it. They lost 5-1, probably could have been 6 or 7-1. They have just come out and converted. They're playing solid defense, good positioning, and they're doing pretty well right now. Nice play from Yellow. That was going to be a dangerous booming clear.
Right now, I'm looking a little bit more at, I don't know, Rev, I mean. Rev's really been that turning point that we should see a little bit more out of. Maybe Turnsey, he can be the turnaround player. Because right now, they need something to turn around this. That was a great shooting opportunity. Gets knocked away. Does have to chase it all the way down into the orange half of the field. The clear coming out by Turnsey, but only going to make it as far as Skibo, which gives it right back over to the defense. It's just a ping pong match currently in the midfield action. But maybe right now there's an opportunity. Yellow wins out on the dunk, but the clear does finally come out. But right now the pressure is still on here by the Great Danes, and it's going to continue on for as long as they would like it to.
I think that's a good point you made, Xander, about the ping-pongy thing. I actually think that plays really well into the Great Danes' style. You know, they seem to get broken down by the Ravioli Rangers when the Rangers had possession and time. If they can keep up this back and forth, ping-pongy, volleyball, whatever you want to call it, they got a good chance to close this one out and even have a shot at Game 4.
Only 20 seconds remaining on the clock. You need two, and you need two very quickly. Right now, it's in the possession of the Great Danes. That's a dangerous touch. Actually, no, that was easy peasy. That was a good pass into the middle. Right now, yeah, this is looking very good here. The clock is dwindling down. No more time left on that Rocket League clock. This one will touch down. Game 3 will go in the way of the Great Danes in an absolute great overall performance.
You're right. The Great Danes, after a rough performance in the first couple games, they really were able to get things going. Ravioli Rangers were barking up the wrong tree there with the Great Danes in Game 3. Just a nice effort overall. You see the shot total is about even, but Easy Peasy showing up with 5 saves, keeping the Ravioli Rangers off the scoreboard here in Game 3. And, you know, like I said, we weren't quite sure about what that substitution would like, breaking up the momentum of the Rangers heading into Game 3. And I gotta be honest, it looks like it did kind of break up their momentum.
It really did seem to. I wonder if they're going to bring it. It looks like they're going to sub out Rev. Rev did not play very well in that last one. Only got the 2 shots on net. So if you bring back in Angel here, it might shake things back up exactly how you like it. It's an interesting lineup with Angel, Croftland, and Turnsey. Turnsey, of course, going to be that top tier player, I believe, in my eyes, compared to the rest of them. But certainly the Great Danes, you still have a matchup to play. Game number 4. Maybe you can tie up the series with this one.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it turns out. You know, the Rangers are subbing out Rev, who is, like we mentioned, number 2 in elite in goals, but immediate impact. Never mind that. Angel to Turnsey opening up the scoring.
Yeah, it's great control in the air by Angel. And then Turnsey races down the pitch, make sure he's there in time to receive it. And he does slide it into the opposite part of the net. So great position, great shot placement there. No defense there on that half of the net. So 1-0 in the way of the Ravioli Rangers. And you could not ask for a better turnaround by them.
No doubt about it. You know, quick response from a team that is used to winning on the season. You know, they are not used to really an incredible amount of adversity because they've just been so good. But a quick response bodes well for them in this series and in the future.
Man, with playoffs just a few weeks away, you want to start wrapping things up. You want to put things in a nice, pretty box with a nice red bow and open it up on RSC Christmas morning, which is playoff morning, is how I kind of look at it. It's a great day to be one of those players in the playoffs, but right now they'd like to keep this going a little bit more. Opportunity, a double commit by Yellow, And another player on the Great Danes. That shooting opportunity was low. Should have shot high. And easy peasy does get the save and tries to bring it down on his own. And nearly can get the flip reset. But the control has lost off of his car.
Yep, they're giving it a good shot. Not quite able to convert there, but the pressure is borderline on suffocating here. Although the Great Danes are turning it around a little bit.
I'm looking at this one kind of with a grain of salt, because certainly you see things in a 2-1 way in the way of the Ravioli Rangers. Can they turn it around, make it just like the Taipans did against the Velociraptors, make it a 3-1? The mind game's coming out though by Angel.
I love the attempt there on the slow play, but got to get back on defense right away. Croughlin almost puts one in there from half field.
And right now, it's still dangerous here. Yolo just has to send it over to his own corner. Infield pass, not the strongest. And now Hernsey, the only one back in the backfield. Great center pass. And that one does get long shotted right now. Another long, clear pass. But Skibo does intercept this one. Looking for the tap in, tap down.
Croughlin.
Oh, that was great there by Skibo. But yeah, Croughlin with the defense has been overpowering here for the Ravioli Rangers.
For sure. And that is such a difficult play to make. You're heading back towards your own net, trying to deflect the ball into the corner, and Croughlin made no mistake.
And when you make no mistakes, it really can help out your game. And right now, there's really not been a lot of heavy-duty mistakes, but there's just been those little minor things that's allowed at least this one goal to go through off the beginning few seconds in this game. And right now, they're looking for the passing play. Does received by one. Angel does get there in time. It's a long shooting opportunity. Looking for the corner. Does get the dunk on the defense. And now it's a 2-goal lead with 1:44 remaining.
Yep, Angel had some pretty key goals here in game 2, and he gets another one there. Yellow unable to read it off the wall. Angel scores, and Angel doubles the lead for the Ravioli Rangers.
Oh, so there, instead of just one juicy ravioli, now there's 2.
Ugh, I don't like that term. Juicy ravioli.
Well, okay. Well, I'm from St. Louis, so we have raviolis.
Nice play here. A lot of possession, but unable to get that final nail in the coffin. Great Danes still alive here in game 4.
Exactly. 80 seconds left on the clock, up by 2. There was a chance right there. Easy peasy had to make the touch to ensure that one was not going to go into their net. Infield pass, not going to come through. Yolo going to get demoed for his efforts, and Croughlin, nice touch with the clear. Now just going to be sent high with 60 seconds remaining on the clock. Shooting opportunity. Can he get the bump? No, he's late on Yolo. And now it's easy peasy with the control, but right over to Turnsey. Can this get this one dropped down by Croughlin? No, it cannot, and the pressure might be too much for the Great Danes.
Good bump from Angel, and he almost puts the series away, but he gets bumped in return. It can happen now. If it does happen now, Great Danes can come back, but it's going to be a tall order.
Certainly will be under 30 seconds now. You need 2 goals, and you need them really fast.
Good flick.
Yolo gets an absolutely good flick. Can he get the drop down pass? It will, and Yolo will put this one within 1.
A little 1-2 play here from Yellow to Skizbo, back to Yellow. Yellow waiting patiently, beats Angel to the ball, open net. Hey, it can happen. 17 seconds, but you probably have to get possession off this kickoff. Let's see how the Great Danes play it.
Certainly need possession. And 17 seconds indeed. So 1v1 play. Angel wins out on the 50. Now turned around by easy peasy Croughlin. Right over to the defense of Yolo, which is going to get the long clear. Only a few seconds remaining on the clock. Wins out on the 50. It's just going to roll off the ceiling. Yolo with the touch. Not going to touch the ground though. Angel keeps it up. This is very dangerous here. Going to give it right over to Skibo. He does keep it up. No, not for long. And Ravioli Rangers going to take it just like the Taipans. 3-1 in their way.
Yeah, they take